Welcome back to the channel. If you're over 60 and care about protecting your brain and memory, this video is for you. Today, I'll walk you through 4 essential parts that every senior should know. First, the best sleeping position to protect your brain. Second, how to keep oxygen and your spine aligned to prevent memory loss. Third, the golden hours and simple bedtime rituals that help your brain recover. And finally, the long-term habits that keep your memory sharp and your independence strong. Now let me ask you, have you ever wondered if you're really sleeping in the right position? And why such a small detail could decide your memory, your clarity, and even your independence after 60? Part 1. How to sleep the right way to restore memory and brain after 60. Welcome back to the channel. If you're over 60 and care about protecting your brain and memory, this video is for you. Today, I'll walk you through 4 essential parts that every senior should know. First, the best sleeping position to protect your brain. Second, how to keep oxygen and your spine aligned to prevent memory loss. Third, the golden hours and simple bedtime rituals that help your brain recover. And finally, the long-term habits that keep your memory sharp and your independence strong. Now let me ask you, have you ever wondered if you're really sleeping in the right position? And why such a small detail could decide your memory, your clarity, and even your independence after 60? The truth is, a wrong sleeping position can quietly block blood flow to your brain. You may wake up with a heavy head, dizziness, or that frustrating feeling of forgetting things more often. Over time, it doesn't just make you tired. It can raise the risk of memory loss, Alzheimer's, and even strokes. On the other hand, the right sleeping position acts like a natural therapy. It helps your brain flush out toxins, restore memory, and keep you sharp. And this is not just opinion. It's backed by science. A study at Stanford University found that during deep sleep, the brain eliminates up to 60% of amyloid plaques, the toxic proteins that drive Alzheimer's disease. But here's the catch. Your brain can only do this cleansing if blood flow and oxygen supply are steady. That means if your posture blocks circulation, the process is interrupted. You may sleep long hours, but your brain still wakes up tired. So what is the first golden rule? It's sleeping on your left side. Research from Stony Brook University in New York showed that lying on your left side helps cerebrospinal fluid move more efficiently through the brain, removing waste faster than sleeping on your back or right side. Sleeping on your left side also helps your heart pump blood more smoothly. In this position, the heart is less compressed, which means better blood flow to the brain. This is especially important after 60, when blood vessels naturally lose elasticity and circulation slows down. But posture is not just about direction. It's also about support. Your pillow matters. If your pillow is too high, your neck bends, compressing the carotid arteries and reducing blood to the brain. If it's too low, your head tilts downward, blood pools in your face, and your airway narrows, making you snore or struggle to breathe. The ideal pillow height for most seniors is around 3 to 5 inches, depending on shoulder width. Here's a practical tip. Many seniors find relief by switching to a memory foam pillow. It naturally adjusts to the curve of your neck, keeping your head and spine aligned. Others use a weighted blanket to reduce restlessness at night, or even take magnesium glycinate supplements, a mineral known to calm the nervous system and promote deep sleep. All of these are simple tools you can easily find on Amazon to create a healthier sleep environment. If you've been sleeping flat on your back or stacking pillows too high, tonight is the time to make a change. Sometimes, just one small adjustment can give your brain a better chance to heal itself, night after night. If you find this information helpful, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you never miss the latest science-backed tips on sleep and brain health after 60. Part 2. How to sleep the right way to restore memory and brain. After 60, the second principle for protecting your brain after 60 is to keep your spine and neck in natural alignment while you sleep. At first, this might sound too simple, but in reality, it's one of the most overlooked causes of poor quality sleep and memory decline in older adults. Think about it. When you spend 6, 7, or even 8 hours every night in a twisted position, your blood vessels and nerves are under pressure the entire time. Your brain depends on a steady flow of oxygen-rich blood. If that supply is restricted by a bent neck or a curved spine, the brain cannot function or repair itself the way it should. Researchers at Harvard University found that when sleep is disturbed by poor posture, short-term memory can drop by up to 40% compared to seniors who keep their posture neutral. That explains why so many people after 60 wake up feeling foggy, struggle to recall simple details, or lose track of conversations. They think it's just aging, but often it's the silent effect of sleeping in the wrong position for years. So what does proper alignment mean in practice? It means keeping your head, neck, and spine in one straight, natural line. For side sleepers, placing a small pillow between the knees keeps the hips from twisting and the spine from rotating. Without that support, the lower back can sag, compressing the nerves and reducing circulation. For back sleepers, a thin pillow under the knees is often enough to relieve tension in the lower spine. It doesn't take a dramatic change. Just a small adjustment can make a big difference in how your brain feels in the morning. Another critical point is the pillow under your head. Many seniors make the mistake of stacking 2 or 3 pillows, raising the head too high. This bends the neck forward, compresses the carotid arteries, and reduces the amount of blood going to the brain. Others use pillows that are too flat, allowing the head to tilt downward, which narrows the airway, increases snoring, and sometimes triggers sleep apnea episodes. The ideal pillow height for most adults is about 3 to 5 inches, but the exact size depends on shoulder width. The goal is that when you lie down, your nose and chin should point forward, not angled up or down. Modern solutions can make this easier. A memory foam pillow, for example, adapts to the curve of your neck and supports your head so you stay aligned all night. Some seniors also benefit from a cervical pillow designed specifically to reduce neck strain. And if back pain is part of the problem, a lumbar support cushion or a knee wedge pillow can relieve pressure points. All of these products are widely available on Amazon, and they can be life-changing for anyone struggling with posture-related sleep issues. But posture is only half of the story. The other half is oxygen. One of the most dangerous habits people develop, often without realizing, is sleeping with their head under the blanket. Maybe you've done it yourself on a cold night. It feels warm and comforting at first, but it's slowly depriving your brain of oxygen. You end up breathing in the same air over and over, oxygen drops and carbon dioxide rises. After hours of this, the brain is literally suffocating. The World Health Organization warns that even a 5% drop in oxygen saturation can impair brain function. The brain, though it weighs only about 3 pounds, uses 20% of your body's oxygen. When oxygen falls, neurons stop firing correctly. Over time, repeated oxygen deprivation at night contributes to faster cognitive decline and greater risk of dementia. This is especially dangerous after 60, when blood vessels are less elastic and less capable of compensating for drops in oxygen. The good news is that the fix is simple. Keep your face and nose uncovered. Instead of pulling the blanket over your head, use a warmer blanket, wear long-sleeved sleepwear, or add socks to keep warm. Make sure the bedroom is ventilated but not drafty. Just enough air circulation to keep oxygen fresh. Some people find a white noise machine with an air circulation feature helpful, or a small air purifier to keep air clean and steady through the night. These small changes guarantee that your brain breathes properly and wakes up refreshed. To understand how powerful this is, think of it this way. If someone cut off the oxygen to your brain during the day, you would call it an emergency. But many older adults allow it to happen for hours every night without realizing. And then they wonder why they wake up with headaches, dizziness, or a foggy mind. Protecting your oxygen supply at night is not optional. It is essential if you want to keep your memory sharp. By aligning your spine and protecting your oxygen, you're not just improving sleep. You are investing in your independence, your memory, and your quality of life. And the best part is, these are natural solutions. Part 3. How to sleep the right way to restore memory and brain. After 60, No medication required, no side effects, just simple awareness and consistency. The third principle is about timing, because when you sleep is just as important as how you sleep. After 60, many people complain about difficulty falling asleep, waking up in the middle of the night, or only sleeping a few hours. But science shows that the brain has a golden window when it cleans and restores itself most effectively. Harvard University researchers discovered that the hours between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. are the most powerful for deep sleep. During this time, the brain's glymphatic system acts like a cleansing pump, flushing out toxic waste, including amyloid plaques that damage memory. If you miss this window by going to bed at midnight or later, your brain loses much of its chance to repair itself, even if you still sleep 7 or 8 hours. Statistics reveal that seniors who consistently go to bed after midnight face a 30% higher risk of memory decline compared to those who sleep before 11 p.m. This explains why some people wake up feeling tired and mentally cloudy despite a full night's sleep. They missed the restorative stage that keeps the brain sharp. But it's not just about the clock. It's also about what you do before bed. Many people bring their phone or tablet into bed or fall asleep with the TV on. The blue light from these screens tricks the brain into thinking it's still daytime. A study from the University of California found that just 30 minutes of blue light exposure before bedtime delayed the onset of sleep by up to 40%. That means your brain takes almost twice as long to reach deep, healing sleep. The solution is to create a bedtime ritual. About 30 minutes before sleep, turn off electronics and switch to calming activities. Read a book, listen to gentle music, or practice slow breathing. Researchers at Oxford University found that seniors who practiced slow, deep breathing before sleep increased their deep sleep quality by 20% compared to those who didn't. You can also set up your sleep environment to support melatonin, the hormone that guides sleep. Make the room as dark as possible by using blackout curtains or a sleep mask. Even small amounts of light can disrupt melatonin production and reduce sleep quality. If you need something soothing, try a cup of caffeine-free chamomile tea or herbal tea before bed, both widely available on Amazon, to relax your body naturally. Imagine the difference. Instead of lying awake scrolling on your phone, you follow a calm routine, drift off before 11 p.m., and give your brain the full golden hours to cleanse and reset. Over time, this simple discipline strengthens memory, sharpens focus, and gives you brighter mornings. If you find yourself staying up too late, challenge yourself tonight to shift bedtime just 1 hour earlier. And if you know someone who struggles with sleep after 60, share this video, because sometimes a gentle reminder is all it takes to change a life. Part 4. How to sleep the right way to restore memory and brain. After 60. The fourth principle is consistency, because healthy sleep is not just about posture or hours, it's about rhythm. Your body has a natural clock, the circadian rhythm, that tells every cell when to rest, when to repair, and when to stay alert. If you go to bed at 10 p.m. one night, at 1 a.m. the next, and 11:30 the following night, your circadian rhythm is thrown into chaos. The brain no longer knows when to release melatonin, when to repair damaged cells, or when to consolidate memory. Over time, this irregular pattern creates poor sleep quality, weaker memory, and a higher risk of dementia. A large study from Cambridge University in the UK followed thousands of older adults and found that those with irregular sleep schedules had a 23% higher risk of Alzheimer's disease compared to seniors who went to bed and woke up at the same time every day. This is powerful proof that the brain doesn't just need sleep. It needs predictable, consistent sleep to function at its best. Think about it like gardening. If you water plants at random times, sometimes too late, sometimes too early, the roots weaken and the plant struggles to grow. Your brain works the same way. When you give it consistent rest, it thrives. When you disrupt its schedule, it suffers. The good news is that it's never too late to reset your rhythm. Research from the University of Toronto in Canada showed that seniors who practiced better sleep hygiene Going to bed at the same hour, avoiding screens at night, and getting morning sunlight to reset their internal clock. Improve their memory by 35% in just 3 months. Imagine that. A 1/3 improvement in memory simply by sleeping more consistently. So what practical steps can you take? First, choose a bedtime and stick to it, even on weekends. Many people make the mistake of catching up on sleep by waking late on Saturday or Sunday. But this only confuses the circadian rhythm more. Instead, aim to go to bed and wake up within the same 1-hour window every day. This stability is what helps your brain lock into its natural cycle. Second, use morning light to your advantage. Studies from Stanford University found that just 20 minutes of sunlight in the early morning helps reset the circadian rhythm and improves melatonin production at night. That means if you expose yourself to daylight after waking, your brain will be more ready to sleep at the proper time later. Third, avoid caffeine or heavy meals late in the evening. After 60, the body metabolizes caffeine more slowly, so even a cup of coffee at 4 p.m. can still interfere with sleep at night. Likewise, heavy dinners force your digestive system to work overtime, preventing your body from fully entering deep sleep. A lighter evening meal and herbal teas like chamomile or valerian root, available on Amazon, are much better choices. Consistency also means creating a sleep environment that signals rest every night. Use the bedroom only for sleep, not for watching TV or scrolling on your phone. Keep the lights dim in the evening to remind your brain that bedtime is approaching. Over time, these cues train your body to fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. Why does this matter so much after 60? Because this is the stage of life when independence, memory, and clear thinking are most valuable. Sleep is not just rest. It's an investment in your future. By protecting your rhythm, you are actively protecting your ability to remember names, manage daily tasks, and stay mentally sharp for the years ahead. Think of your brain as your most faithful companion. It has carried you through decades of work, family, and challenges. Now after 60, it deserves your care in return. Every night you give it proper, consistent rest, you are giving yourself another day of clarity, another day of independence, another day to live fully. So let's put it all together. Align your posture. Keep your airway clear for oxygen. Respect the golden hours of deep sleep. And above all, keep your rhythm steady. These 4 steps form a natural shield for your brain and memory after 60. If this message resonates with you, support the channel by subscribing and sharing this video with your loved ones. Because when we protect our sleep, we are not just protecting the night. We are protecting every tomorrow.